Hello everyone, Paul here. Today I'm going to, well, what I want to kind of do is on Sunday, every week, I'm going to try and have a new video out, a new video with me on camera. You won't be on my phone, but be me. What I really want to talk about, and what you can expect every week, at least for the next couple of weeks, are videos that are about what I've learned with trading and uh, kind of like the indicators that I've found, and I've learned all these different ways that you can kind of day trade and figure out what day trading that you can do with the indicators that are around. Now I've got a couple that I'm going to go over, but I don't know if it's going to be next week or the week after. I'm going to be going over some indicators that are paid, so they're not going to be available if you go to TradingView. They're not going to be available on TradingView. I'll talk more about it later, but what I want to talk about in today's video is it's pretty basic, and it's a pretty easy way to figure out the market. I should have covered this one in the last time I did a video, but this one is a little bit more easier to see, and it's based off of the RSI. Okay, so I think I have time to go over two, but let me just get started with the first one. Let me just remove these real quick. And give you guys a blank, okay, so what I want to do for this strategy is, it doesn't depend, it really depends. I like looking at the hour, but I also like looking at the day. But let's look at the hour. The indicators that I use for this strategy is pretty basic. You just go to indicator and we'll go to RSI. And it's really the only one you need for this one. Now you can judge your trading on based off of the RSI. It's pretty simple. Ooh, don't want that big. Where'd you go? Okay, so basically when the RSI, the purple line is way here on the bottom. Let me make this clear. I'm gonna make the RSI a different color just to demonstrate, so it's easier to see. Okay, a little bit easier to see. Let's change that one to, well, we really need just the RSI. I don't think it's too thick. It's too thick. Okay, so I kind of reversed them. The purple line is supposed to be the yellow line, but you guys get the point. The RSI is this yellow, and you can see it a little bit more clearly on the screen. Well, basically what you do is you make your judgment calls based off of where the RSI is. So if the RSI is on the bottom, it's a good time to buy. If it's way here at the top, it's a good time to sell. So I'll give you a couple examples, like so we're on Bitcoin, and right here you'll notice where the RSI is. It's right up here at the top. So I wouldn't have bought right in here. But if I'm basing it on just the RSI, I would have bought down here, which is right about here. So I would have bought here and rode it until the yellow line goes. What you're looking for is you want the RSI to keep climbing, but since we're in a bear market, it's not going to go it's not going to go that high unless there's something, unless there's a bull run going. But let's look at some previous examples. So right down here on the bottom, right here on April 26th, would have been a time that I would have got in. It's right here, and then I would have rode it out, and you wait for the RSI to reach the top, or as closest to the top as it can be. You want the RSI to be closest to the top here. This is a 69, so I rode from the bottom down here all the way to the top here. And we can see what kind of gains those would be. So it'd be here on the bottom, right around here. And we rode that thing to the top. It would have been 1 day, 21 hours, and it would have been a 6% gain. That's all you really do is you go through and you wait for it to hit the bottom. You can do it two ways. You can wait for it to hit the absolute bottom and then buy, and then wait for it to go to the top and then sell. Or you can wait for it to hit a little bit above the purple line here and you can get in there. But I like waiting for it to hit the absolute bottom. So let's look for another couple examples. Let's look for another couple examples. Okay, here's a good one right here. RSI is on the bottom. So I would have bought in right here. And I would have sold right around here. So let's see what the gains are for that. So you just follow the RSI. Now the RSI is not always going to be accurate. Let's go right here and we ride it all the way to the top. That would have been a 7.6 gains right there. So you base this just off of the RSI. Okay, so what I'm going to do, you get the general idea of that. I'm going to talk about the other way, and it's a basic strategy as well. You want to have more than one indicator, and if you just base it off the RSI, you might miss. It's not always accurate if you just base it off the RSI. So let's look at the other one.